Hi everybody, it's Karen Leslie, your facilitator of change here. And it is the month of June. June is known as the month of weddings. And do you have a wedding coming up that you're attending this month? I do. Our eldest son is getting married at the end of June. And when I started telling everybody about the exciting event that was coming up, I was a little surprised at some of the stories people were telling me. It kind of made me feel like I was in one of my pregnancies again, and everybody's sharing all the difficulties they had with their pregnancy, and nobody was saying how awesome it was. So I thought, okay, this isn't really a great idea, so I'm going to make this little video. I want to share with you 2 tools today that, if you choose to use them, can make your special day just fantastic, full of ease, and just a joy for everybody to be at. A wedding is a very special event. And so many times people have difficulties with it and concerns as to how it's going and very strong points of view as to what should happen or what should not happen. Well, what if we could have a different approach? And that this approach would then let us have a day that's just filled with love and smiles and laughter and be a very special memory for everybody that attends. So the first tool I would like to share with you is called Interesting Point of View. Our point of view creates our reality. It's not the other way around. Reality does not create our point of view. So this tool is designed to help us when we hear things or perhaps see things that we may not necessarily agree with in the planning or in the execution of the wedding. So let's say the bride and groom have chosen a clothing for their attendants that you may not necessarily agree with. So let's say they're putting the groomsmen in fuchsia colored vests and shoes. And then the bridesmaids are going to be in polka dot dresses with fuchsia, of course, to match, and then yellow and green and maybe even some purple thrown in there. You may look at this and go, yuck, how can they be choosing this? But be honest, it is the bride and the groom's choice as to what they would like to have in their wedding. So when this is explained to you that this is what everybody's going to wear, if your body gets a bit of a reaction to it and thinks, oh my goodness, how can they do this? Say to yourself, interesting point of view, and keep repeating it. Interesting point of view, interesting point of view, interesting point of view, they have that point of view, interesting point of view. And keep repeating this until that feeling or that charge in your body that hit when you heard about the colors starts to lessen and then to leave. It helps to take you out of that reaction mode or that resistance to what has been just shared with you or spoken about. Now, if a little bit of time passes and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I just can't imagine that color of vest and shoes on those groomsmen, and you keep thinking about it, then you can expand on interesting point of view by adding in interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Think about what you were looking at, think of those colors, and keep saying, interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Again, keep repeating it until that feeling you have inside your body starts to quieten down or lessen or change somehow. And then eventually you can let it go. By staying with interesting point of view, by maybe even having it as your mantra, it can help you to be in a space of ease with all of the choices and decisions that are happening to create this amazing day for this couple. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view or this point of view can be such a benefit to you and to everybody around you. So the second tool I'd like to share with you is that your point of view creates your reality. So if you're going into this wedding thinking, oh, it's going to be problems, or I really don't agree with a lot of what's going on, or the guest list is too small, or the guest list is too big, or I only want to serve white wine, doesn't matter. But if you keep those thoughts and you have the point of view that something is wrong, then guess what? That can be the reality that you can create, and there will be something wrong. Our point of view does create our reality. It's not the other way around. Our reality does not create our point of view. We have our point of view. And if we are unable to choose something different, then we are only going to bring into our world that's going to support that point of view. Wouldn't it be lovely to have a wedding day or a wedding event, maybe it's over more than one day, that is just filled with ease, that's filled with laughter and smiles, gorgeous pictures, and time with your special family and everyone that the bride and groom choose to invite? Wouldn't it be awesome to have a day that you look back on and just think, how could it get any better than that? What a lovely experience. I'm so happy that I was part of it. Your point of view creates your reality. So what if your point of view is, this is going to be wonderful, and I am so happy that I am part of this amazing day. If you would like other tools and other ways that you can help facilitate change in your life, if there's different events or something in your life that's maybe not going as well as you would like it to, please go to my website, KarenLeslie.ca. You can also contact me by email if you like, and the address is Karen@KarenLeslie.ca. For more tools and more tips on how I can help facilitate you to create a life that's full of joy and ease, please get in touch with me. Thank you so much. And if you're involved in a wedding, please enjoy it and just make it a spectacular day for you. Thanks.